Let us start today with problem solving. In the earlier video you have seen many concepts of the topic were given. Today's class we will do solving of problems. If the replacement set is the set of integers lying between -3 and 10, between likha, so not including -3 and 10, find the solution set. And we have been presented with a question as 14 minus 5x is greater than or equal to 3x minus 40. Let us say we decide to keep all x terms on one side, so we can bring 3x on the left hand side. When you transfer the terms from left to right, there will be no change in inequality sign. Minus 40 remains as it is and 14 will become minus 14. Therefore, minus 8x is greater than equal to minus 40 minus 14 is minus 54. Therefore, now here you are seeing that to get x you will have to divide with minus 8. You will have a product, it will get divided. So we will write here reason dividing by minus 8. Whenever you divide with a negative value, the sign of inequality changes. So x will become less than or equal to, this equality sign will stay, will become less than or equal to minus 54 upon 8. Therefore, x is less than or equal to, this you can then manage, 6 8s are 48. Okay, first we can reduce it if you want, so this will become 27 upon 4. Therefore, x is less than or equal to 6.75. Alternatively, you could have even expressed this as, if not 6.75, you can even write this as x is less than or equal to 27 upon 4 is 6, remainder will be 3, so 6 3 upon 4. Both ways are correct, you can write by any one way. Now we can write, since replacement set is, since replacement set is all integers which are between minus 3 and 10. So let's not include minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 10 won't come. They are all integers. And we want x less than or equal to 6.75. Therefore, our solution set will be less than 6.75. So 6 will get included. So your answer will be minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. They have also asked, also represent its solution set on the number line. Let us make a number line. Let's say we make a number line. Always use scale when you are doing it in exam. Let us mark all these points. Let's say we begin with minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to mark all these integers on the number line. You have already seen the previous video, we have taught in detail. So we will highlight, we will darken every element that we have written in the solution set till 6. This is your answer. I hope you have got this. इंटीजर्स बोला था तो सारे आएंगे, नेगेटिव भी आएगा. नेचुरल नंबर होता तो 1 से खाली मार्क करते, होल नंबर होता तो 0 से, रियल नंबर होते तो एक स्ट्रेट लाइन आता. We will see in some more problems what we were trying to say. Let us take one more question. In today's class, we will try to take maximum number of questions. The next one is solve the following inequation for real x. जब भी रियल x आ जाता है समझ जाना कि आपका जो भी नंबर लाइन बनेगा एंड में वहाँ पे एक डार्क स्ट्रेट लाइन आएगी, पॉइंट्स के प्लॉटिंग नहीं होंगे, एक स्ट्रेट लाइन बनेगी. We will see what we were trying to tell you when the solutions come. Let's solve the first one. We have 2x minus 1, so let's solve the first one. 2x minus 1 upon 3 is greater than or equal to 3x minus 2 upon 4 minus 2 minus x upon 5. There are different ways to tackle this. Like first we can resolve the right hand side by cross multiplying or LCM बोल दो, or else we can take the entire denominator के तीनों term के LCM. So we know LCM of 3, 4 and 5 is how much? It will be 60. 3 into 4 into 5. As there are no common factors in them, directly 3 into 4 into 5. So we can multiply throughout by 60. So we can write 2x minus 1 upon 3 into 60 is greater than equal to 3x minus 2 upon 4 into 60 minus 2 minus x upon 5 into 60. We can give a reason. Multiplying by 60. Therefore, after reduction, this becomes 20, this becomes 15, and this becomes 12. 20 into 2x. It's advisable that if you have two terms in numerator, you make a bracket for your convenience. Let's multiply 20 with 2x. It will become 40x minus 20 is greater than equal to 45x minus 30, 15 twos are minus 2 12s are 24, minus of minus is plus 12x. Be careful here with plus sign. Therefore, we can have 40x minus 20 is greater than or equal to, let's add the x terms, 45x plus 12x is 57x minus 30 minus 24 is minus 54. Let us transfer x terms on left hand side. 40x minus 57x is greater than or equal to minus 54 plus 20. Minus 20 has come here. Therefore, minus 17x is greater than or equal to minus 34. Clearly, if you divide with minus 17, you will get x. So we will write x on dividing with minus 17. Because it's a negative number with which you are dividing, the inequality sign becomes opposite. Mention here dividing by minus 17. Make a habit to write these reasons. Therefore, eventually we get x less than or equal to 2. Now, if you have seen the question, you have to write it for real x. So, solution set can be, whenever you have x as a real number, make a curly bracket, mention the inequality that you have got, write comma, and mention x belongs to R. This in lower standards was called set builder method, because you can't list every real number. There are infinite real numbers which are less than or equal to 2. Let us make a number line and mark 2 somewhere. say we mark, say 2 is here, say 3, and take 1 or 2 numbers more, say I have taken 1 more, and we want all real values of x less than or equal to 2. So you will make a darker line on the left hand side of 2 because you are interested in values lesser than 2, but you are also interested in value equal to 2. You have to ensure that you make a filled circle here at 2, a darkened one. This line that you have made, this portion that you have highlighted, should be more darker than the leftover part. I hope you have got this right. Let us take one more. Let me take the question again for you. Let us take the question again. This time we will solve the second part. In the second part, we have again an inequality, and there are only 2 terms, one on the left, other on the right. Let's begin. Let's copy the question. It is 1 upon 2, 3 upon 5 x plus 4 brackets closed greater than or equal to 1 upon 3 bracket x minus 6. One way child can think is he can cross multiply 3 here and 2 here, both being positive, inequality sign will not get changed. Another approach can be we can directly multiply half with the bracket and open it. Let's say we do by the second method. So it becomes 3 upon 2 5s are 10x plus 4 upon 2 is greater than or equal to 1 upon 3x minus 6 upon 3. Let's accumulate x terms on the left hand side. So it becomes 3 upon 10x minus 1 upon 3x is greater than or equal to minus 6 upon 3 is minus 2, and here you have got 2. When this positive 2 comes on the right hand side, it becomes minus 2. Ye 3 1s are, ye 3 2s are, that's why minus 2. We can LCM 10 and 3. LCM of 10 and 3 is 30. So LCM of 10 and 3 is 30. They don't have any common factors, so directly multiply. Let's multiply every term by 30. So we can write multiply by 30, or whichever way you want. You can even cross multiply here. Let's say we multiply by 30, so it becomes 3 upon 10x into 30 minus 1 upon 3x into 30 is greater than or equal to, let's add minus 2 and minus 2, which becomes minus 4 into 30, or multiply 30 with minus 2 and 30 again with minus 2, one and the same thing. 0 gets cut here, so it becomes 9x minus 10x. 3 1s are 3 10s are 10x is greater than or equal to minus 120. Therefore minus x is greater than or equal to minus 120. We were interested in x. We can write divide by minus 1. What happened? Okay, we'll write again divide by minus 1. Therefore x is, when you divide with minus sign, minus 1, your inequality sign will change, and therefore x is, so we have x less than or equal to 120. We can make a number line and say we mark 120 here, and you want all values less than or equal to 120. So the region that has to be highlighted is on the left side of 120, beginning from 120, and no doubt 120 will be highlighted. It will be filled circle, as 120 is also to be included. In this question they have asked only solve for x, so ideally we should have stopped here. We have made number line though for both the problems. Let us take one more question. Say we have a word problem type question. An integer is such that 1/3 of the next integer. So if your integer was x, the next integer is called x plus 1. X can be positive or negative, but next integer will be plus 1. Is at least 2 more than 1/4 of the previous integer. Previous integer means x minus 1. Previous to the original integer x, right? Not to this one, to the original one, x minus 1. Let's reread the question. An integer is such that 1/3 of the next integer. So 1/3 of the next integer is at least 2 more. At least मतलब कम से कम 2 more होगा. So is greater than or equal to. At least means 2 greater than or equal to 2 more. Let us leave some space and write 2 more. Then 1/4 of the previous integer, and in that empty space write the condition 1/4 of the previous integer. That's how you used to do the word problems on ages and all. 2 more, 2 less, then you were leaving some space and writing accordingly plus or minus 2, and then mentioning the next information, which is 1/4 of the previous integer. I think solving this is now easy. We can multiply by 12. So let's write, as LCM is 12, 3 and 4. So 1 by 3 x plus 1 into 12 is greater than equal to 1 by 4 x minus 1 into 12 plus 2 into 12. Let's make a habit to write reasons every time. Let's write multiply by 12. Therefore this is now 4s and 3s, 4 3s. So this is becoming 4x plus 4 is greater than equal to, we are opening brackets, 3x minus 3 plus 2 12s are 24. Therefore 4x minus 3x is greater than or equal to minus 3 plus 24 minus 4. Therefore x is greater than or equal to minus 3 plus 24 is 21, minus 4 is 17. X is greater than or equal to 17. They have asked find the smallest value of the integer. So smallest value will be 17 or 18. Smallest value of integer is 17 because of this equality sign. So x can be greater than or equal to 17. So the smallest number possible for x is 17. I hope you have got these problems.